Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here, and I'm sorry it's been a little bit longer than what it usually is for us to post a video. We just got really busy and there's a lot going on, not only here but in the world in general, and so I get sidetracked sometimes. But we're here now, and we'll just kind of give you a little bit of update. Tucker wants some attention. We'll give you a little bit of an update on what we've had going on and what we're doing right now. When we first get home, everybody's making all kinds of noise, wanting to be fed, wanting some attention, including the cat. Y'all haven't seen Shade in a while. You probably haven't seen Shade since we had to put Shadow down. I kind of kept him inside for a while. I was a little overprotective, but losing Shadow was hard on us. But he's back out and following us around to do chores. One of the things we've got going on is you probably saw maybe on Instagram or the short that we did on YouTube, we have a snake as a predator. You saw the snake skin. If you didn't, go look at that. Go look at that video. So this hen right here, the other day she was laying on some eggs and they're gone. There was about 8 of them, and she was on them for a couple of weeks, I guess. And they're gone now, so I'm pretty sure that snake got them. Not to mention we've lost quite a few chickens and a guinea. That is not a snake. I'm thinking maybe either a raccoon or possum got some of them, and then a fox. I've seen a fox around here. I've seen him a couple of times, and so we're having to do things a little bit differently. We haven't really had a lot of predator pressure until now, and I don't know if just now we've been here long enough to attract the predators, or if the drought has something to do with it. It's been over a month since we've had any kind of rain here at all, and so it's pretty dry, and we've been dealing with that as well, having to move animals around to keep them as cool as possible, to keep them hydrated and safe. And that's why we have these goats over here under this hoop coop, or in with this hoop coop. We actually had the girls where those chickens are. We actually had all of the girls over there, and Caleb, and then we had the bucks here and Tucker over here, until Cloud went into heat. She broke out the back end of this hoop coop and let everybody out to go around there to get to the boys. And that was a fun morning. That was 5:30 in the morning, and I had to go to work. So we have added this on here. We're gonna add some more just here in a little bit. We're gonna add some more of this up here. I got a brand new tarp, and we're gonna tarp it. And it's time to move the turkeys over here. This is where the turkeys were gonna go. Also, that right there is where that hen was laying on eggs. That's why we left the tarp tied up like that. I actually put it up there like that to keep her covered, because she was sitting on eggs just kind of out in the open. So then that only lasted a couple of weeks. And these pullets that we got this year, they have been all over the place. They've not stayed where we put them. And it's not, I just stepped on something that went through my crock. It's not been that big of a deal until we started getting predators. We went from 15 pullets to down to I think 6. I think we have 6 now. So you guys saw before in the last video we did, when we showed what we won from off-grid Doug and Stacy, you saw that we put cattle pennel up as kind of a hoop coop for them. Well, we have enclosed that. As you can see, we've enclosed that, and we're keeping them in that, trying to train them to come back to that. They were coming in back over here at night like they were supposed to, but they were perching on the fences, and we were coming out every evening and making sure everybody was in where they were supposed to be. But right now, we're just keeping them enclosed, keeping it closed up where they can't get out. So we're just trying to train them a little bit. I don't know what else to do, because they can get through the fences. They can jump over, they can fly over. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. If they don't stay in there, I've got some decisions to make. Whether to continue to let them do what they do and potentially lose them, or actually either purchase or build a coop where they can stay permanently. I would actually like to have a few flocks in case of disease or a predator coming in and wiping them all out. But I'm limited on funds, I'm limited on time, so we'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. You can hear the goats hollering at me because they want to be fed, so let me take care of them real fast. There's the babies. Here comes everybody else. Here comes River. Okay, this is not normally how I do things, but the last several days, this is what I've been doing to feed. Have everybody come up out here to me so I can see how they look. So how everybody's doing. I don't really like them eating off the ground too much when they're enclosed like this because of parasites, but they're less likely for that to happen, I would think, along the side of the fence. It'd be kind of hard for them to poop right there. So what's up, Caleb? You being a good boy? You being a good boy? Yes, he is. But flies, man, look, the flies are getting him. I'm gonna spray him with some stuff. I'm gonna spray you with some fly spray. He takes a pill for flea and ticks, but that doesn't do anything about the flies, does it? No, it doesn't. He's been a real good boy. Come on, Tucker. Come on, Tucker. When we get home, we let Tucker out for a little bit because he's in that little pen with those goats. He needs a little bit more room to run around, and I want him to. I want to be able to let him out, let him loose, make sure he doesn't start getting birds and chasing cows and stuff. And when I'm here and can watch him and can redirect him, you know, that's a good time to let him out. Cows do not like him. He doesn't go out to the cows very often, simply because of how the cows react. And we have one more mouth to feed out here than what we had before. And we don't let him in the fence, but so you see there we have a bull out here. We didn't have that out here before. Going out, feed a little bit, that way they'll come up here. And there's the bull. Look at all the flies. Look at all those flies. There you go. There you go. Tucker, where you going? Where you going, buddy? Hey. So we're in a hurry to get the turkeys over to the hoop coop because they're getting bigger. They're getting too big for that small tractor that we have them in. And I feel like they're going to be a little bit safer in the hoop coop than they are in that chicken tractor. Because of the fox more than anything. So that's the next step, is to get them over here. We're going to keep them in the hoop coop for a couple of weeks. But once they get big enough, we're going to let them out into the run during the day and put them back up at night. While I'm waiting on Greg to get finished with the watering, I want to just show you a couple of things. One is these sunflowers. I've not grown sunflowers before, but we've got 2 plants here with a few blooms. This one always has something on it. It always has bees or something on it. More than this one. This one's got one on it right now. Afraid to get too far in here and show you anything, because some of you know I'm a little bit more than scared of spiders. So it's a wonder that I plant anything, really. I don't know what you can see there. Now I realize there's a lot of people harvesting their cucumbers already. But we're just now getting growth on ours. I'm trying to look for, there we go. Just now getting any kind of cucumbers growing on ours. And the tomatoes, we've had a problem with the tomatoes, and we know who the culprit is, as you can see here. All right, so we're just gonna run some of this long ways. I have it hanging here just for funsies, but we're gonna do it long ways. We're gonna do some a little of the zip ties and staples. I'm gonna put a little bit more up front, put a tarp on it. Real simple, real cheap. Cheap enough anyway. Cheap enough anyway. Look at him. He's just like trying to break out. He could get out if he wanted. For sure. It gets so hot during the day, I don't want to put him back out in their pen, because I don't know if they get enough shade or not for the heat that we've been having. And here, there's a lot of shade here.
Like, this is shade nearly 24/7, because sun comes up there, it's shade, because these trees, it's nearly all the day they have shade.
Okay, Greg's just cutting the ends off these little zip ties that we've used to attach this plastic mesh to the cattle panel. Everybody's out there prepping. Well, not everybody, but all of y'all who are out there prepping, get zip ties and duct tape and staplers. And what else, Greg, do we use on a regular basis and probably shouldn't? Be quiet, he's thinking. He's still thinking. Zip ties, duct tape, staples, because we use our staple gun a lot. Get an extra staple gun because them suckers get hung up and torn up. But yeah. I know. Tarps. How about that? Yeah, we use a lot of tarps. And we keep using them. And see, this is torn up. The goat tore it up, but we're still going to use it. We'll fold it up and use it. We'll use it on, you know, little patches on something if we have to. It'll come in handy somewhere. We'll use it. We'll use it to shut that rooster up.
Nothing on this farm goes unused.
That is not true. I wish it was true. That's what we're working on.
What goes unused?
We waste food.
Oh, well.
Sometimes I've seen Greg waste water.
What?
What?
I do not.
Yes, you do.
Problem.
No, we don't have problems around here. Alright guys, we've managed to make a mess here of this. We've got the tarp on. Let me show you something. Yeah, we should have folded that inside. I know it. We didn't do it. It's here now. So, I don't know. Our next, no. Our next major prep was zip ties, tarps. There's zip tie, tarp. What was our last one?
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Hey, we could duct tape that there.
It worked on the other coop.
So no, seriously, I need to know what to do about this. That's gonna get water hanging in it and spiders.
Oh, yeah.
Spiders, I don't like spiders. But anyway, I don't know what else to do with that right now. Some of you probably laughing about it. Have at it. Have at it. It is kind of funny. But what it will do is keep the turkeys dry. Shoot, we didn't need this tarp on here to keep them dry because it's not raining and it hasn't been for quite some time.
It's sad when you can keep an animal dry and without any coverings.
We have two Royal Palm turkeys and 4 blue slate turkeys. And so when right here is their next stop. Ooh, we need to fix that. Oh, that fixes when that door shuts, doesn't it? We need to, this will be their next stop. And then when they get big enough to come out of that, they have this little bit of a run that they're gonna have for a little while. When they outgrow this, we're gonna separate them. And at that point, we need to either purchase something or make something for them to stay in, their own, you know, I don't know, turkey coop, run, I don't know. Is it called a turkey coop if it's turkeys?
So.
Or chicken coop?
I think it's a turkey coop.
Have you heard anybody say turkey coop?
Yeah, a turkey, well, this person I've heard. Turkey
run?
I don't know what they call it. It was turkey something or other. Mobile turkey coop.
Well, I don't mean mobile. I mean permanent. So, but anyway, that's the plan for now, to get them out of the tractor, the mobile tractor made out of PVC, which is very light. It's not heavy at all. Which, you know, at the other place was good. We didn't have the pressure that we have here as far as predators go. But right now, I don't know that they're real safe there, knowing that we've seen the predators that we've seen. Let's go get them.
Oh, we're moving them today?
They got a tarp. What else do they want? Huh?
I didn't know we were doing this.
Okay, so I guess you can, this is going to be funny. I guess you can get in there and get them out and hand them to me, and I'll put them in the cage. I don't know any other way to do this. Do you? It's times like these that I'm glad I'm too fat to climb up in there like that. Let go too soon. Remember when we first brought them out here, we couldn't keep them in the cage because they could fit through these bars?
Oh, yeah.
These are a month and a half?
Not even that.
They're not even a month and a half. How old are they?
They're a month and 6 days.
A month and 6 days. Come back for, they need more water anyway.
They don't need water. They have water out there.
No, they need water. one at a time. Be careful with them. Don't dump them. Set somebody up on the perch. See what they think about that.
You. You then. The last one. How about you then? Both feet up there.
And then we need to get their water in there too. Definitely not the best construction. It's not even the best construction that we have done. We've done a hoop coop before. You can go check back in the later videos, or the earlier videos, I guess I should say. And we made a hoop coop that was at least halfway decent. And so this just sets up on here. I mean, you kind of lift up and open it to open it, and then raise it back up to set it up here to shut it. There it goes. Then we can actually put a bungee cord around that. Bungee cord is another one of our preps, by the way. Only halfway kidding about the bungee cord, zip ties, and tarps on the preps. We do have quite a bit of them. We do use quite a bit of them. And a lot of that has to do with not knowing how to do things. That on top of the price of lumber. It's much cheaper to go to like Harbor Freight and get a whole bunch of bungee cords, zip ties, and tarps than to go to Lowe's and get lumber. So anyway, that's where we are there. That's the thinking there. Go ahead and laugh at this. Leave a comment about it. That's fine. It'll be entertaining to us, won't it? All right, go ahead. They need water. That one's just gonna stay up there.
Well, that's good. Maybe we'll train the others.
Before you put that on, I'll point something out. This does not, even though this up here is kind of loose, it doesn't really, you have to pull on it to open it. It's not for sure, they can't push it open and get out. A raccoon could get in, a fox could get in, a dog could get in, but for that matter, they could all get in through here. You know, so yeah, it's not the best, but it is what we have, what we can do very quickly, because we've got turkeys outgrowing what we had them in, and it's not the safest place right now. So anyway,
Right
bungee cord around that is how we'll handle it. We even got a screw there for it. Actually, I remember the video when we put this run in. I don't remember the video for that, but I remember the run was when you had Hunter and his brothers over. And so I think what was it entitled? I'll leave an iCard up there.
I know one thing from it.
Building a coop, or building a chicken run with help, or something like that. I don't know. I'll leave an iCard for it. I can say right now, I don't think anything will come up close with him here. Now, you saw a while ago how they go. Whoa! I've not even heard them do that. I think they like this. Anyway, like I was saying, you saw where the goat stuck his head through there between that T-post and that pallet. They could definitely get out. I'm really surprised that they haven't, other than maybe they prefer the shade that they're in now, and the food and water comes to them. They don't have to put any energy into doing anything. They just lay around and we bring it to them, including Tucker. So anyway, with them there, with Tucker there, these guys should be okay for a while. They'll get bigger really quickly, and then we'll go from there. We've only done turkeys one at a time. We bought 4, ended up with 2 that made it to adulthood, and we got them from Outwoods. They were hens, but for the life of me, I don't remember how long it took for us to be able to determine the gender. I don't remember paying attention. I just remember, well, I don't even remember realizing that they were hens. But at some point we did. Anyway, leave in the comments below if you know, at what age can you tell whether they are male or female. I guess what we need to do is go ahead and shut this gate. That would just kind of help prevent predators.
So stay out. You know something, Mom?
What?
They look happy.